Hello friends, how's it going? Welcome to another unboxing video from Dragon Strove. Got an eclectic mix of stuff today. Not a lot of, not a big collection, but a couple small items and one kind of lot that I won in an auction. So I got some interesting stuff coming in this batch. So first up, we got an item I grabbed because I didn't have it. A copy of S1 to 4 Realms of Horror. Now they said it was incomplete, and I bought it anyway because I happen to have an incomplete copy. However, a lot of times people don't know what's supposed to go in these things, and it looks to me like everything's there. So this particular book had, looks like one of the maps is folded over here. Just try to figure out where it goes. That's good. Where page 1 is. Yeah. Maybe it is missing. No, that's it right there. Okay, yeah, that's it. So this particular book had 2 smaller booklets than the larger Realms of Horror booklet. So I'll double check, make sure there's nothing missing, but looks like it's there. So I'm taking a risk, but you know, I had the backup copies to fill it out in case it was incomplete. But now I got a copy in stock. Alright, next up is Eberron campaign setting for 3.5. Alright shape, a lot of corner wear, it looks like, you know, just typical use wear. A nice box here. California. Alright, what do we have here? A lot of bags that we got. Okay. A copy of Player's Handbook 2 for 3.5. Nice shape. This was somebody selling on one of the marketplace news groups on Facebook, just unloading his collection, and that was a book I could use, so I went ahead and grabbed it. And this is from Pennsylvania, not too far from here. Ravenloft, Denizens of Darkness for 3.0. Swords and Sorcery. Bindings, yeah, it's okay. I thought the binding was weak, but it's actually nice and tight. Alright, so these 2 boxes came from a auction that ran over a week or so ago. They had 2 different auctions going on and a whole bunch of items, and there was a couple gaming items in it. So this was in their first auction, which ended a couple days before this one did. So I grabbed one item out of that auction. And this is in here. Oh, no, they've got them all mixed up. So from the first auction, I got a copy of Advanced Squad Leader Starter Kit number 1, Multi-Man Publishing, and it should be unpunched if I'm not mistaken. Yep, unpunched. So years ago, Multi-Man Publishing took over Advanced Squad Leader and from Avalon Hill after kind of Avalon Hill had gone away. One of the partners in the company was a baseball player, Curt Schilling, and he was playing in the Philadelphia Phillies at the time. I had just started a wholesale company and was fairly new, but I knew that they had just bought that company, so I'd sent an inquiry to them about picking up their line. So I'm in, by myself running this little mini company that's just getting going, and the night, I get a phone call, and he's like, "Hello, Michael, this is Curt Schilling. I'm calling you on behalf of Multi-Man Publishing." And I'm like, "Wow, you had a good game in the Phillies yesterday." So, funny, odd little situation. Then, years later, I'm working at a company called Majestic Athletic, and we made baseball uniforms. Curt had retired, but had started a game company, a computer game company, and they asked us to do their jerseys that they were going to wear at a trade show. I ended up not talking to him at that point, but I talked to some of the other people at the company. It's just kind of one of those how the world comes around, goes around type thing. All right, back to this stuff. Just going to burn through some of these items. A copy of Kaffir Dawn in just great shape for Traveler 2300. At least they didn't stick on anything on there. Aurora Sourcebook 2300. Alright, so from Chaosium we got a copy of Pendragon Campaign. Yeah, some sun fading on the edge there, but okay. Also from Pendragon Campaign we have, what did they do? Tournament of Dreams. We have Traveler 2300, Man's Battle for the Stars, GDW. Good shape. And then the other Traveler 2300, Mankind Discovers the Stars box set. Also good shape. There's that. Now the rest of the items in this other box here. Like when you are able to buy kind of an eclectic collection of stuff, because I lost a lot of the lots too. This is just the ones that I won, but there was just a nice variety of items, so it was kind of fun to bid on. Pendragon Noble's book from Iron Crown. We have a copy of the Robin Hood source book or role-playing campaign. Also, for Pendragon, King Arthur's source book. King Arthur Companion source book. And moving up a little bit more recent, we have the Blue Planet Essential Collection, which was a combination of First Colony, Natural Selection, Fluid Mechanics, and Frontier Justice. And they bundled these together back when Fantasy Flight was doing this line, because I think the source books were not selling fairly well, and they just wanted to move them, so they made a pretty good bundle deal price. However, Blue Planet these days, people actually like it. Here's Ancient Echoes for Blue Planet. There is based on a good novel series, I believe, and we've got Player's Guide, Blue Planet, and I think I also won, the Moderator's Guide. And so this is version 2, volume 2, or version 2. Blue Planet had, that's right, it was a role-playing game from another company, and I'm totally drawing a blank of who it was, but that was, then Blue Planet went over to Fantasy Flight before they started doing D20 stuff, because I don't believe this is D20, I think, Biohazard Games is who did the original one, and then they went out of business, and then Fantasy Flight picked it up. And then the last item I got was the 7th Sea Game Master's Guide for first edition 7th Sea by Alderac. So that's what we got today. You know, nice little pile of stuff. I'll get this checked in, and hopefully it'll already be on the site by the time you are watching this video. So go buy it. Anyway, thank you, friends. Talk to you soon. Take care.